Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be buried by an avalanche? In this video I will tell you, and I will tell you what I did to survive. So what happened was that, and this is many years ago now, but I still remember this very clearly. I was climbing up a hill with my snowboard. It was all very foolish. But I was climbing up this hill with my snowboard, and suddenly I heard this cracking noise, and I could see the mountainside. It looked like it was splitting in half, maybe 50 meters above me, and the whole mountainside came sliding downwards. I had no chance at all to stay in that same place. I think it happened quite fast. I remember it as a slow motion movie in a way. I ended up basically completely buried under the snow. So what you need to do to survive an avalanche? First of all, don't go there, okay? I know it can be very tempting to just either go cross-country skiing into the mountains or snowboarding, whatever. It's just so tempting, I know. But please do your research and find out where the safe areas are, and don't go to the areas that are not safe, please. It's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it. So I know that there are lots of advice out there what to do if you get caught in an avalanche. I feel that my first-hand experience with this, there's not a lot you can do really. I would say that for me, I tried to float. So when the avalanche starts, you will be basically following the avalanche down, and what you want to do is to end up as far up as possible, and you want to end up not with your head downwards. This can be difficult. I found that what happened to me was that I tried to slide. I was sitting like this in a way, and I had snow all around me and above me. But I still managed to sit like this while I was being brought down with the avalanche. I ended up not sitting, I ended up being flipped over, and I ended up on my belly. The force of the snow bent my legs, so I'm not very flexible. I was not very flexible then. But the force of the snow and the avalanche bent my legs so that I had my heels almost in my neck. It was quite painful actually, and I wish I had done something to protect my face and to protect my head. So my third advice would be, use this position, protect your head, and try to, when you go under, try to create some kind of space in front of your face. Because I ended up like this, and I had snow completely pressing against my face. And that was quite scary. It was not easy to breathe. It was quite difficult to breathe actually, and I know that if I had not been spotted when I went under, I would have died. I could not move at all. It was completely dark, and I can't remember it being cold actually. Maybe I was just too scared. Lots of adrenaline, maybe. I can't remember it being cold. I think I would have suffocated first. So I was lying on my belly with my heels bent towards my neck, and I had no air around my head. So if it should happen that you find yourself being buried by an avalanche, try to create some kind of space. Cover your head and create some kind of empty space, if you can, in front of your face. What happened with me was that I was being spotted, and I was quite swiftly dug up by a friend of mine. So I was lucky. Maybe I wouldn't have been that lucky if I was alone. So I guess that's a fourth piece of advice, that don't go alone. Yeah. I haven't spoken much about this before. I feel I'm very lucky to be able to sit here today. Well, but anyway, that's my piece of advice. As someone who has actually been buried by an avalanche, that's all I can tell you. Don't go there. Don't risk it. Don't go into those unsafe areas. Do your research. Find out where it's safe and where it is not safe. If it should happen, then try to float. Try to float and try to cover your head. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit more serious than usual on this channel. I hope you will never need this information. I really hope you won't ever need it. But I do hope that you liked this video, and if you are not already a subscriber to this channel, then please consider subscribing. There's a giveaway coming up at quite soon now, I guess. So please consider subscribing, and thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video as well. Take care.